When fake news stories claiming Donna Kelce doesn't like Taylor Swift went viral in November 2025, Donna was furious. But Donna's legendary response, her first ever long social media post powerfully defending Taylor, and their joint video showing their real relationship would prove the strength of genuine family bonds. November 15, 2025, 7:30 a.m. Taylor Swift was in Travis Kelce's Kansas City kitchen, making coffee and scrolling through her phone while Travis got ready for practice, when she saw the notification that made her stomach drop. The headline on TMZ read, "Exclusive. Donna Kelce, not happy about son's engagement. Source says Travis's mom thinks Taylor Swift changed her boy." Taylor's hands started shaking as she read the article. According to an unnamed family friend, Donna Kelce had serious reservations about Travis's relationship with Taylor. The source claimed Donna thought Taylor was too controlling, that she was changing Travis into someone his family doesn't recognize, and that she was not thrilled about the upcoming wedding. She misses the old Travis, the anonymous source was quoted as saying. The Travis who was just a regular guy from Cleveland, not this celebrity version who's always in the spotlight. Donna feels like she's losing her son to Taylor's world. The article included carefully selected photos of Donna and Taylor at games, choosing shots where Donna looked serious or distracted, creating a false narrative of tension between them. Taylor felt tears forming in her eyes. This couldn't be true. Donna had been nothing but welcoming and warm to her. They'd spent countless hours together, had genuine conversations, shared laughs and even some tears. Donna had called her daughter, just last week when Taylor helped her with a recipe. But seeing it in print with quotes and inside sources made Taylor doubt everything. What if Donna had been pretending to like her? What if she really did think Taylor was ruining Travis? "Trav," Taylor called out, her voice shaking. "You need to see something." Travis came downstairs, adjusting his practice jersey, and immediately noticed Taylor's distressed expression. "What's wrong?" Taylor held up her phone, unable to speak. Travis read the headline and his face went from confusion to anger in seconds. "This is complete garbage," he said firmly. "You know this is garbage, right?" "Is it?" Taylor asked quietly. "Travis, what if your mom really does feel this way and she's just been polite to my face?" "Taylor, look at me," Travis said, taking her hands. "My mom loves you. She tells me constantly how happy she is that we found each other. This is fake news designed to create drama where none exists." But Taylor's doubt was visible, and Travis could see how much this was hurting her. "I'm calling my mom right now," Travis said, reaching for his phone. "No, don't," Taylor said quickly. "If she really does feel this way, putting her on the spot will just make things worse." Travis stared at his fiancée, realizing that no amount of reassurance from him was going to fix this. Taylor needed to hear from Donna herself. But first he needed to warn his mother about what was being said. Here's what was happening at Donna Kelce's house at that exact moment. Donna Kelce was in her kitchen in Excelsior Springs, Missouri, making breakfast when her phone started buzzing incessantly. Text after text, call after call, notifications from apps she rarely used. Her neighbor Carol was calling. Then her sister Linda. Then her friend from work. All asking if she was okay, if she'd seen the news, if the story was true. "What story?" Donna said aloud to her empty kitchen, finally answering Carol's call. "Donna, honey, there's a terrible article about you and Taylor on TMZ," Carol said. "It's saying you don't approve of her and Travis." "I know it can't be true, but..." Donna hung up and immediately Googled her own name. What she found made her blood boil. The TMZ article was everywhere. It had been picked up by dozens of other outlets. Social media was exploding with takes and opinions. The hashtag Donna Taylor was trending on Twitter, with people taking sides about whether Donna was being unfairly portrayed or if Taylor should be worried about her future mother-in-law. Donna read every word of the article twice, her anger growing with each false quote and manufactured detail. She'd never spoken to any reporter about Taylor. She'd certainly never expressed any reservations about their relationship to anyone outside the family. And the idea that she thought Taylor was controlling or changing Travis was so opposite to her actual feelings that it felt like reading about a completely different person. But what made her most furious wasn't the lies about her own feelings, it was the potential damage this could do to Taylor, a young woman Donna had genuinely come to love like a daughter. Taylor was already under constant media scrutiny, She dealt with criticism and speculation about every aspect of her life. Now she was being told that her fiancé's mother, someone she trusted and bonded with, secretly didn't approve of her. Donna could imagine exactly how this was making Taylor feel, and it made her want to scream. Her phone rang. Travis. Mom, have you seen? Travis started. I've seen it, Donna interrupted, her voice tight with anger. And it's complete garbage. Where's Taylor? How is she taking this? She's upset, Travis said honestly. She's doubting whether you actually like her. Oh, that sweet girl, Donna said, her heart breaking. Travis, you tell her right now that I'm going to fix this. Mom, you don't have to, Travis began. Yes, I do, Donna said firmly. Nobody attacks my family. And Taylor is my family. I'm going to make sure everyone knows exactly how I feel about her. After hanging up with Travis, Donna Kelce did something she'd never done before in her life. She sat down at her kitchen table, opened Facebook, and started typing what would become the most important social media post she'd ever written. Trust me, what Donna wrote next would go viral for all the right reasons. Donna's post appeared on her Facebook page at 9:47 a.m. Central Time. Well, I never thought I'd be writing something like this, but here we are. There's a story going around today that has me madder than a wet hen. Some people are trying to say I don't like Taylor Swift or that I have problems with her and my son Travis. Let me tell you something, that's the biggest load of bull I've heard in my 71 years. Taylor Swift is a treasure. She's kind, she's genuine, and she makes my son happier than I've ever seen him. She doesn't act like she's too good for our family cookouts or Sunday dinners. She jumps right in, asks what she can do to help, and treats everyone like they matter. You want to know what Taylor is really like? She remembers my birthday, sends me flowers when I'm feeling under the weather, and calls to check on me just because she wants to. She learned how to make my mom's old cornbread recipe because she knew it meant something to our family. And Travis? Honey, he's never been happier or more himself than he is with Taylor. She didn't change him, she helped him become the best version of who he already was. I don't know who made up this story or why they thought it was okay to lie about my family. But let me be crystal clear. Taylor Swift is my daughter now, and anyone who wants to mess with her is going to have to deal with me first. To Taylor, if you're reading this, you are loved, you are wanted, and you are home here with us. Don't let anybody tell you different. To whoever started this nonsense, find something better to do with your time. That's all I've got to say about that. Love and protection. Mama Kelce. The post exploded immediately. Within an hour, it had thousands of likes, hundreds of comments, and had been shared across every social media platform. Screenshots appeared on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Reddit. But more importantly, Travis screenshot the post and sent it to Taylor with the message, "Told you. Mom doesn't mess around when it comes to family." When Taylor read Donna's words, she started crying, not from hurt this time, but from overwhelming gratitude and love. Here's what Taylor did next that surprised everyone. Instead of just sharing Donna's post or writing her own response, Taylor called Donna directly. "Donna," Taylor said when Donna answered, her voice thick with emotion, "I just read what you wrote." "Oh, sweetheart," Donna said, her own voice getting emotional. "I'm so sorry you had to see that garbage this morning. I hope you know." "I love you," Taylor interrupted. "I love you so much. And I'm so grateful to have you as my family." "I love you too, honey," Donna replied. "More than you know." "Can I come over?" Taylor asked. "I want to do something with you if you're up for it." "Of course, what did you have in mind?" "I want us to make a video together," Taylor said. "Something that shows people what our relationship is really like. Not staged, not planned, just us being us." Donna smiled even though Taylor couldn't see it. "I'd love that. But fair warning, my kitchen's a mess and I look like I just got in a fight with a tornado." "Perfect," Taylor said. "That's exactly what I want." 2 hours later, Taylor arrived at Donna's house with a single camera operator, someone from her team she trusted completely. The plan was simple. Film them doing something they actually enjoyed doing together with natural conversation to show the world what their real dynamic looked like. They decided to bake cookies, specifically, the chocolate chip cookies that had become a tradition at Kelce family gatherings since Taylor had started attending them. The video began in Donna's kitchen, which looked exactly like what it was, a real kitchen where real cooking happened. There were dishes in the sink, flour already dusted on the counter from Donna's morning baking, and natural light streaming through windows that could have used a cleaning. "So," Taylor said to the camera, wearing one of Donna's flowered aprons over her jeans and t-shirt, "there's been some interesting news today about Donna and me." "Interesting is one way to put it," Donna replied dryly, already elbow-deep in measuring flour. "I might use some stronger words, but this is a family-friendly video." Taylor laughed, and the sound was completely unguarded. "Should we tell them the truth about our relationship?" "Well," Donna said, pretending to consider it seriously while dumping chocolate chips directly from the bag without measuring, "I suppose I should admit that I absolutely hate how you always remember to call me on Sundays, and how you ask about my doctor's appointments, and how you sent flowers when I had that minor surgery. And I should probably confess that I can't stand how you taught me your secret cookie recipe," Taylor added, accidentally getting flour in her hair as she gestured, "and how you always make sure there's sweet tea at family dinners because you know I love it, and how you text me Taylor Swift song lyrics with crying laughing emojis. Don't forget how terrible it is that you're marrying my favorite son," Donna added. "Hey," Travis's voice called from off-camera. The plan was simple. Film them doing something they actually enjoyed doing together with natural conversation to show the world what their real dynamic looked like. They decided to bake cookies, specifically, the chocolate chip cookies that had become a tradition at Kelce family gatherings since Taylor had started attending them. The video began in Donna's kitchen, which looked exactly like what it was, a real kitchen where real cooking happened. He'd arrived home from practice during the filming. "I said what I said," Donna called back toward the living room, making Taylor double over with laughter. The video continued for about 15 minutes, showing them actually making cookies with the kind of easy banter that develops between people who genuinely enjoy each other's company. The lighting was imperfect, the kitchen was lived in rather than spotless, and both women looked exactly like they were real people in their real environment, not posed for cameras. At one point, Taylor got flour on her nose, and Donna automatically reached over to wipe it off with a dish towel, the way any mother would. It was such a natural, unguarded moment that it spoke louder than any prepared statement could have. "You know," Donna said as they put the cookies in her old oven, "people seem to think that gaining a daughter-in-law means losing a son. But that's not how love works in our family. Love multiplies. My family got bigger when Taylor joined it, not smaller. And honestly," Taylor added, leaning against Donna's counter, "I was nervous about meeting Travis's family at first. But Donna made me feel welcome from day one. She didn't treat me like Travis's famous girlfriend, she treated me like a person she wanted to get to know. Because that's exactly what you are," Donna said simply, checking the cookies through the oven window. Near the end of the video, Donna looked directly into the camera with the kind of no-nonsense expression that had raised two NFL players. "For anyone wondering about my feelings toward Taylor Swift," she said seriously, "let me be crystal clear, she's family. She's the woman my son loves, the woman who makes him happy, and the woman I'm proud to call my daughter. And if you have a problem with that, you can take it up with me." Taylor hugged Donna tightly, and the video ended with both women laughing as Travis attempted to steal warm cookies from the cooling rack in the background, getting his hand swatted away by his mother just like when he was 12 years old. Wait until you see how the internet reacted to this video. Taylor posted the video on all her social media platforms with the caption, "When someone spreads lies about your family, you show them what truth looks like. I love you, Donna. Thank you for being exactly the mother-in-law every woman hopes to have." The response was immediate and overwhelming. The video went viral within hours, racking up millions of views across platforms. But more importantly, the comments were filled with people praising both women for their authenticity and grace in handling the situation. This is what real family looks like. The flower on the nose moment. You can't fake that kind of natural affection. Donna Kelce is a legend for defending Taylor like this. The difference between this video and those TMZ photos is everything. This is real. Anyone who tries to create drama between these two clearly doesn't know what they're talking about. The messy kitchen, the natural lighting, Donna's no-makeup face. This is authentic in a way that proves how fake that article was. Meanwhile, the original TMZ article was being thoroughly debunked. Other media outlets were pointing out that no credible sources had been cited, and several Kansas City reporters who actually covered the Chiefs said they'd never heard anything but positive comments from Donna about Taylor. By evening, the narrative had completely flipped. Instead of drama about family tension, The story became about the power of family unity and authentic relationships in the face of manufactured controversy. But the real victory wasn't public, it was private. That evening, as Taylor, Travis, and Donna sat around Donna's kitchen table eating the cookies they'd made, Taylor felt something she hadn't felt since reading that morning's article. Complete peace about her place in the Kelce family. "You know," Travis said, looking between his mother and fiancé, "I should probably be offended that you two have become best friends and I'm basically just chopped liver now." "You're not chopped liver," Donna said sweetly, passing him another cookie. "You're more like a nice side dish." "A very handsome side dish," Taylor added helpfully. "I hate you both," Travis said, but he was grinning. "No you don't," Donna said, reaching over to pat her son's hand. "You love that your mom and your fiancé get along so well." "I really do," Travis admitted. "Watching you defend Taylor today." Other media outlets were pointing out that no credible sources had been cited, and several Kansas City reporters who actually covered the Chiefs said they'd never heard anything but positive comments from Donna about Taylor. By evening, the narrative had completely flipped. Instead of drama about family tension, the story became about the power of family unity and authentic relationships in the face of manufactured controversy. But the real victory wasn't public, it was private. "Mom, I've never been prouder to be your son." Donna's eyes got misty. "Sweetheart, family defends family. Always." "But this went beyond defense," Taylor said quietly. "What you did today was love in action. You could have just issued a simple denial. Instead, you put yourself out there publicly to make sure I knew how you really felt." "Taylor," Donna said seriously, "I hope someday you have a daughter-in-law who becomes as important to you as you are to me. Because then you'll understand, this wasn't sacrifice or obligation. This was protecting someone I love." Here's what happened the next morning that proved how much this experience had strengthened their bond. The next day, Taylor woke up to a text from Donna. "Coffee date? I have some things I want to tell you that I couldn't say on camera yesterday." They met at a small cafe in nearby Liberty, Missouri, that Donna frequented, the kind of local place where Taylor could wear sunglasses and a baseball cap and blend in relatively easily. "I've been thinking about yesterday," Donna said once they'd settled into a corner booth with their coffee. "About that article and my reaction to it." "Donna, you don't need to," Taylor started. "Let me finish," Donna said gently. "I realized something important. I wasn't just angry because they were lying about me. I was angry because they were hurting you." Taylor looked at Donna with curiosity. "When I had Jason and Travis," Donna continued, "I always imagined the day they'd bring home the women they wanted to marry. I wondered what kind of relationships I'd have with my daughters-in-law. Would we be polite strangers? Friendly acquaintances? Would there be tension or drama?" Donna paused to take a sip of her coffee. "I never imagined I'd feel about a daughter-in-law the way I felt yesterday when I saw you being attacked," she said. "The protective instinct I felt, it wasn't because you're dating my son. It was because you're my daughter now and nobody hurts my daughter." Taylor felt tears forming in her eyes. "What I'm trying to say," Donna continued, "is that fake article actually did something positive. It forced me to examine my feelings and realize that somewhere along the way, you stopped being Travis's girlfriend to me and became my daughter Taylor. And yesterday was the first time I had to defend you as such." "Donna," Taylor said softly, "I feel the same way about you. You're not just Travis's mom to me anymore. You're my mom too." "Good," Donna said firmly. "Because I have some things to teach you before the wedding." "What kind of things?" Donna grinned. "How to handle future fake news stories about our family. Because honey, this won't be the last time someone tries to create drama where none exists." "Any other lessons?" Taylor asked, laughing. "Oh yes," Donna said seriously. "I need to teach you all of Travis's embarrassing childhood stories so you can use them against him when necessary." "Now that," Taylor said, "sounds like essential mother-in-law training." 3 weeks after the fake news incident, as December arrives, Taylor and Donna have established their own relationship traditions that have nothing to do with Travis. They have standing coffee dates every Tuesday when Taylor is in town. Donna has taught Taylor how to make Travis's favorite childhood dinner. Taylor has introduced Donna to some of her favorite books. Most importantly, they've developed their own inside jokes and shared memories that are theirs alone. When someone at a family gathering mentions the TMZ article, Travis is surprised to see both his mother and fiancé immediately start laughing. "What's so funny?" he asks. "Nothing," they say in unison, which makes them laugh even harder. "Should I be worried?" Travis asks. "Probably," Donna says. "Definitely," Taylor agrees. Travis looks between the two most important women in his life and realizes that while the fake article had been intended to create division, it had actually accomplished the opposite. It had forced them to publicly declare their love for each other and had strengthened a bond that was already becoming unbreakable. What do you think about how Donna and Taylor handled the fake news story? Have you ever had to publicly defend someone you love against false accusations? Share your thoughts about the power of authentic family bonds in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button if this story showed you what real mother-daughter love looks like. Looking back now from December 2025, that November fake news incident became a defining moment in Donna and Taylor's relationship. Not because it was planned or orchestrated, but because it revealed the genuine love that had been growing between them for months. The article was meant to create drama, division, and doubt. Instead, it prompted one of the most heartwarming displays of family unity the internet had seen in years. Donna's fierce defense of Taylor and their natural, unguarded video response became a masterclass in how to handle false narratives with grace and authenticity. More importantly, it marked the moment when both women stopped seeing their relationship as something they were doing for Travis and started seeing it as something valuable in its own right. They weren't just tolerating each other for his sake. They genuinely loved each other for their own sake. The fake TMZ article has since become a cautionary tale about anonymous sources and manufactured drama. But for the Kelce family, it became the story of the day Donna and Taylor's relationship went from in-law politeness to mother-daughter protection, fierce, immediate, and unquestioning. Every time someone in the media tries to create controversy about Taylor and Travis's relationship now, they inevitably bring up Donna's legendary Facebook post and the cookie-making video. It serves as a reminder that some relationships are too genuine to be undermined by outside forces. And whenever Taylor needs a reminder of how completely she's been accepted into the Kelce family, she looks at that Facebook post, saved in her photos, where Donna wrote, "Taylor Swift is my daughter now, and anyone who wants to mess with her is going to have to deal with me first." Because sometimes the best family relationships aren't the ones you're born into, they're the ones you choose to fight for, defend publicly, and strengthen through adversity. And sometimes it takes a fake news story to reveal just how real your love has become. The chocolate chip cookies they made that day have become a permanent fixture at every Kelce family gathering since. But more importantly, the recipe has become a symbol of something much sweeter, the kind of family bond that can't be manufactured, can't be faked, and can't be broken by anyone who doesn't understand what genuine love looks like.